following has been paid for by the Pens World Order. Well, we scored a point tonight. Pens lose to the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2-1 the final in the skills competition. And it's a losing streak, I guess, officially now, even though we nicked a point. And, scoring's kind of dried up. Let's talk about it for a brief moment. This is the Let's Go Pens fan react, where I react to each and every Pittsburgh Penguins game, or within 24 hours of it, or your money back. Or my next video is absolutely free. YouTube tells me that 85% of you that watch this do not subscribe. So let's change that. I want to try and get up to 75 subscribers before the Olympics. So, yeah. So the Pens kick off this little homestand here against the Tampa Bay Lightning, a team that's on a 10-game heater, 10-game winning streak for the Bolts in Blue, and they were missing some players. Brendan points out, Victor Hedman's out. Those are two big wheels in the cog. But oh look, there's a JJ Moser that's becoming a star, and oh look, here's a bunch of guys we've called up from Syracuse that are somehow playing well. Is Scott Sabrin in the lineup? No, they're not playing Florida team. So this is Tampa. They're on a traveling back-to-back after pounding the Flyers on Thursday. And if there's any time you can beat Tampa, this is probably it on the tail end of back-to-back travel. And I'm pretty sure that the Pens can take them. I mean, last time, John Johansson was in net. I mean, I'm sure they put Vasilevsky out there in Philly. There's no way he goes tonight. Oh, look, it's Andre Vasilevsky in net. It's not JJ that's in net. And we send out on Terry Sheloffs out there. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And the game somehow turns into a goaltender's duel because Andre Vasilevsky has turned back the clock to 2016 vintage for Andre Vasilevsky, and just nothing's getting by him. And Sheloffs is doing enough to keep us in it. And it's not like both teams had a ton of grade A scoring chances. The Pens had 3 power plays. Tampa had... No, they had a good amount. Sorry, computer's ding up. Come on, there you go. All right. Sorry, Seat of Your Pants Broadcasting at its finest. Tampa got the next 3. And you're just kind of waiting for something to happen. This almost feels like a game where if Tampa's on this much of a winning streak, something stupid is going to happen for them to score a goal. Because when you get into massive, long losing streaks, you win a game in dumb ways. You win games in dumb, stupid ways. I've seen it. And we get into the third. 5 minutes and change ago as Yanni Gourde comes in, puts a shot in on Sheloffs, and Sheloffs is like, yep, I got it. And then people just stop skating. Kulak stops skating. Chris Letang glides away because we're all expecting a whistle. There's no whistle. Why is there no whistle? Why is there a puck in front of Terry Sheloffs? And in comes JJ Moser going, don't mind if I do. Slides it right underneath Stuart Skinner for a goal for his 5th. Gourde with his 10th. And I'm not saying his last name. Gets his 5th. And it's a stupid goal in a stupid way. First off, play to the whistle. Aren't you taught this? Kulak, Letang, Rust, I think was on that play too. Anyway, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. It was a 2-on-1 the other way. Gourde got the initial save, and Raquel just skates away because he thinks there's going to be a whistle. Everybody thought there was going to be a whistle, but there was no whistle. That doesn't mean you don't stop playing. It's a dumb goal. It's one that isn't going to happen. And this is how Tampa's going to win this game. It's a 1-0 goaltenders do with Ontario Sheeloffs of all people. And of course, Andrei Vasilevsky, because that's what he does. Pens pull the goaltender with just under 4 minutes to go. And I'm thinking either Tampa's going to get a cheap dump out and this game's going to end 2-0. That just kind of feels like it. Feels like how this thing's going to go. But puck is kept in. Chris Letang strips Jake Gensel of the puck. Flips it to Evgeny Malkin. 2 steps. Circles. Fires. Scores! Gino gets it in. And ties the game with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Gino gets his 10th. Letang is 20th? Yes, 20th. And it is 1-1. We're tied. Tampa wants to try and steal us in regulation. They're not able to, thank goodness. We go to overtime and 5 minutes of up and down, back and forth. Come on, boys, we need to win this. Because we know what's waiting. We know what's awaiting us. There's chances by Tampa. Lots of chances from Pittsburgh, but it's not enough. Pens get 4 shots in the OT. Tampa only gets 1, and that one was a legitimate chance. And that's where the legs were going to fail Tampa on this back-to-back in the extra session. But as usual, Pens seem allergic to 3-on-3 hockey. We go to the shootout. There's some good news. First one up for us. We go first. Raquel. First up, nothing. Next up, Gage Convies, Gage in the net. 1-0. Sidney Crosby. All right. Get that practice in. Comes in. Deeks, backhand. It's off his stick. And it's gone. Up next is Jake Gensel. This is poetic. This is where it ends. Jake Gensel gets a second goal. This is where it's going to end. He comes in, stopped by Sheeloffs. All right. Up next, Igor Chinikov. All right. Come on in. Igor just comes in and quick release and in the net. Beats Vasilevsky clean as a whistle through the 5-hole. Tell him to close your damn legs. 1-1. All right. Let's just get a stop here. We just get a stop and we'll go to the 1-on-1. We'll do that. Who's Tampa sending out? Nikita Kucherov. Uh-oh. Level 99 stats max going up against... Oh, God. And the shot from behind the goal, I mean, Sheeloffs is just like, I'm just going to stand out here. I'm going to go into the butterfly. Please don't score. Please don't score. Nikita Kucherov just goes, his game is number 1 bullshit. Puts it past him. All too easy. Like Darth Vader take down a lower level rebel. All too easy. And that was it. As Kucherov seals the deal and Tampa gets out of town with a 2-1 win. A fine goaltender's duel. Sheeloffs was good, but Vasilevsky is just a wee bit better. And your 3 stars were Vasilevsky with number 1, Mosworth number 2, and Sheeloffs gets 3rd by going 30 for 31. So good on him. You nick a point in a goaltender's duel. Again, I'm not going to get upset by this, but these losses are piling up. And you actually came back in this one. I want to say high-end talent beat this, helped us get to overtime. It kind of did. And given the mood in Pittsburgh right now, this, I don't know, maybe it's fitting, I don't know. But no time to think about this. I mean, Erik Karlsson's out for the next 2 weeks because of a lower body injury. I guess they'll reevaluate him before he goes to the Olympics. Yay. So Connor Clifton, come on down. He actually had a good fight tonight. But we'll see how that goes as the fighting Trevor Zegrases will come to town and we get the Flyers on Thursday. It's a national ESPN game, so we'll just see how that goes. on Thursday night. That is it. Thank you very much to all of you who watch this video. Like and subscribe. It's going to be a very busy couple of weeks, and I'll be here all for it, especially with the West Coast games. Let's go, Pens. We'll catch you next time.